Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I trust you guys are having a wonderful weekend and are gearing up to click away 2018. We are about to enter 2019, and by George, we don't want to enter it the same way that we're leaving 2018. So it's time to say goodbye to negative energy, negative people, situations in our lives that we just don't want to remember or bring with us into the new year. We have to learn to let go. We also need to open up our hearts because our hearts have become hardened a bit. We need to allow love to flow through them, okay? Because we have become a little hardened because of all the disappointments that we have experienced in our lives up to this point in our life. We're getting older, we're seeing things from a different perspective, and the disappointments have hurt us in the past, so that we become blocked to love one way or the other. We think negatively, we are insecure about love. We need to release all of that because unconditional love is what we're striving to achieve, and we need to learn to look for the divine in everyone that we meet. There's a spark of energy there that's within everyone. Everyone is struggling. Everyone is trying really, really hard to move forward, and we need to learn to see that. We need to see the mirror within everyone that's showing us what we need to work on, and notice it so that we can help ourselves as we move through into the new year. Today we're going to take a little peek at the energies that may affect us from the 1st on through to the 5th of January. So let's see what the new year is going to bring to us. All right. I'd like to thank you guys for all your likes, your shares. For those of you that have contacted me for readings, I appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful new year as we move through. So let's see what January is going to bring to us. The first week of January, let's take a little look and see what energies we will experience as we move through the end of the year and into the new year. Hoping that we can realize that we deserve love. We deserve love in many, many ways. Okay, some cards did flip through. Let's just lay them out. The bottom of the deck, we have the Magician. Manifestation. As we move through the beginning of the year, we need to know that we can manifest our lives, but sometimes we have to make some very difficult decisions in order to be able to manifest the things that we truly desire in our lives, or to manifest a brand new path as we move forward. The energies are going to be there. The universe will conspire with you in order to change your life, but you need to take the first step. You need to know what it is that you want to manifest in your life, and you need to also be aware that your choices are going to affect the people around you, the people whose lives you touch. So you need to make sure that the choices that you make aren't going to affect them in a negative way, because guess what? When that happens, even though you don't intend for it to be that way, it creates negative karma that later on you will have to burn through, or you will have to live through the same pain or the same disappointment or whatever it is that you're doing. So you need to be very careful as you move forward and what you wish for and the changes that you make in your life, that they don't affect other people in a negative way. Now, if there are toxic people in your life that you need to work away from because your energy, no matter what you do, meshes with them and it doesn't blend in a good way, even though those people could be very good people, you're also a good person. And it's just that your energy and theirs, you no longer have anything to learn from them. They have nothing else to teach you. So it will clash in order for you to move away and move towards the next person that you need to group with so that you can learn lessons. And that's all that really means. But you need to learn to recognize that toxic energy and move away from it so it doesn't drain you. Because once you are involved with people like that have a lot of toxic energy, it starts to drain you. Before you know it, you have no energy left. You're very tired all the time. And it's because the toxic people drain your energy, or that toxic situation is always draining you. So you have to learn to separate from it or move away from it, one way or the other. And that's in whatever area of life that it could be affecting you in. What we have here, what's representing us, is the Hanged Man. we are at the beginning of the year, so we are in essence in limbo right now. We're asking the divine to show us the path, show us the way. How can we manifest the direction that we want to go in? How can we achieve our dreams or what we have prayed for. This tells us that we are waiting at this time. There's got to be a sacrifice in order to be able to move forward. And I don't mean a blood sacrifice. I mean a sacrifice in your direction, or something that you have to let go of in order to achieve the dreams that you want, or the direction that you want to go in. So for the moment, you are kind of hanging around waiting to see what happens, what the new year brings in, and what direction you need to take. Because there may be other people that will come into your life, or other situations. Since you have asked the divine for help, then they bring other souls into your life to help you look at things differently, or to change your path. So you have to be aware of it, and you have to be prepared to make the sacrifice or the changes that you need to make for that enlightenment, for that new path that you need to take. What is crossing us as we move through is the Queen of the Ocean. So this here is the Empress. The Empress is abundance. She represents abundance. So what's crossing us once we make our changes, or once we move through into the new year, is a very abundant choice that we're going to have to make. Something that will bring us abundance. This is the Queen of the Ocean. She has everything. She can manifest things to her. So while you make this decision, while you make this sacrifice, while you're there trying to become enlightened, you're going to be able to manifest the things that you want into your life. It will come to you. You have the energies that will help you manifest it. You need to work with it. If it's a new job, you need to apply in other places. If it's a new place you want to move to, you need to start looking, because the energies are going to open up for you to become very abundant. Abundant in love, abundant in finances, abundant in people, richness, whatever it is that you want, that whatever you have asked for, okay, it's on its way. The energy that's around you at this time is the Ten of Swords. So these are endings. There's endings to thoughts, situations, things that really have brought you down in your life. So this is going to end in your life now, because this abundance is what's crossing you. This is what's going to aid you or hurt you as you move forward. So the Empress cannot hurt you. She has ideas, situations that she is birthing. That means that it's in gestation at this time. It's in limbo at this time. It's being formed. It's being created. Either a thought that you're going to have, a person that's going to come, a situation that will help change you. It could be a raise at work that's happening that you don't know about, a new position, something that's going to help you become more abundant as you move forward, so you can make the changes that you need in your life. What has recently influenced you will be new beginnings. So a leap of faith, doing something new, friends that come, soulmates that you meet, people that have recently influenced you to help you go in a new direction. What is being materialized into your life is the Eight of Pentacles, achievement. So more finances, more stable finances, working for low wages in order to build yourself up to a new position, or a raise, or just something better at work. It's achievement. So there's going to be some achievement that you get, and it has to do with your finances. So money that comes in, inheritance, position at work. That's going to be very helpful as you move forward. What is hidden from you and what lives in your subconscious is luck. The Ten of Pentacles, a stable position at work, a stable home life, happy home life, living with your parents, living with your spouse, helping, aiding ailing parents, pulling together, living in a bigger place. This is what is living in your subconscious. This is what you ultimately want, a happy family life with your finances very secure, very stable, very strong, foundations that are stable. This is what you are working for. What is apparent at this time is that you have some restrictions in the things that you want to materialize in your life. That's why the energies are opening up in order to help us bring into our lives what we desire as we move through the beginning of the year. The energy at your feet and the matter at hand is that you are hurting. There's some type of heartbreak. There's a third party. There's a situation that has hurt you. Okay, and you're trying to work away from this pain. This is the stuff we need to let go. Okay, the Ten of Swords. Betrayals with our own thoughts, with our own self. Betrayals that have happened from other people that are constantly hurting you or putting in pain or thoughts or situations, a third party, a situation that has ended. Okay, that's at your feet. That's moving away. It's moving away. All of these are situations that are ending. This heartache is ending for you. So it's something that could have happened either many years ago, or it's recently happening, or it's happening now in your life. This is stuff that you are moving away from. At this time, you're being restricted because of it. But as the new year comes in, there's going to be endings to those thoughts, to those heartbreaks, okay? The advice from the angels is happy reunions. If you're invited to go out or do things, do it, because it's going to be happy for you. It's going to raise your energy. There may be a third party that comes in, another person that comes into your life. This could be celebrations of marriage for some of you, engagements for some of you, a new person that comes in, babies for others. I mean, it's happiness. It's getting together with people that you love and celebrating the new year as it comes in, the new you in essence. Because the thought that I have in my mind is the transformation card. Total transformation of our lives in order for us to release the past so that we can move forward into the new year a bit happier. We have a new crossroads. This is the last card, and it's showing us the Two of Swords. So it's a very important decision that we're going to have to make, a new path that we're going to have to undertake in order to make these changes that are going to bring about the abundance in our lives. So for all of us at this time, we're kind of observing, we're looking at our lives, we're making decisions of what we're going to have to do as we move forward into the new year and how we're going to have to do it. It's not going to be easy, but it's not going to be impossible. The very next card is the Sun card, the happiness card. If we learn to deal with the situation at hand and we learn to move forward, okay, in a positive way, it's going to bring us happiness. Because this is our future. This is what's coming in if we take the advice of the reading. We're going to be happy. We're going to feel brand new. New things are going to start. Beginnings, warm beginnings. We're either moving to a warmer place. We're going to be with people that are making us happier. Okay, there's going to be new people that come in. These new beginnings are going to bring in new people because it always does. We'll let go of the past and then celebrate with new people. So new people are going to be brought into our lives by the divine to help us make the changes that we need to make. Because for the moment, we are stagnant. We are in limbo. We are hoping that the divine helps us or shows us a new direction or shows us how we can become more abundant in all areas of our lives or in the areas that we are unbalanced in, you know. And this is what lives in our subconscious. The Ten of Pentacles, wanting to bring more love into our lives, more security in our lives, more security at work, more security with the people around us, to move away from this heartbreak, disappointments. But we're going to have to make a decision that's not going to be easy. We're going to come to a crossroad. And those decisions that we make there are going to be very important. So be sure that you know what direction you want to go in. Be sure that you know the people that are coming into your lives or the situations that you're trying to manifest, that they are in your best interest. Make a genuine effort to show that you care. For those of you that are in a relationship with someone, you need to get closer with your romantic partner as you move through the end of the year and move into the new year. Be supportive. Show them how much you love them, how much you care about them. Either with small gifts or just with your time, with your efforts. Sometimes actions speak louder than words. It's all about love. For some of you, it's a past lover that you have in your mind. You may keep pictures of this person around just to remind you. The person could have passed away. The person could have just gone away. But you know, you need to learn to love unconditional. That's what we're here to do. So even if the person is still alive and the person just had to separate from you, it's because you needed to learn other lessons. You needed to grow in some areas. And that person could have just been holding you back from learning, and you them. So it was time to separate in order to help other people or to go down the path that you needed to go down, because Our paths are already written for us when we are born. We already know what we need to do. Our higher self knows. And sometimes soulmates are only intended to be in our lives for a period of time only, not forever. There is one that will be there till the end, but then that one you won't have to worry about. They're not going anywhere, and neither will you, and you will know it. The energy will be different. The ones that leave, it's because they have to, so that other soulmates can come in at intervals in your life. Or there's also times when we need to be alone without a romantic partner with us, because this is lessons that we need to learn, and we can only learn them if we are focusing on ourselves and learning about ourselves, to love ourselves, which is just as important as to love another. If you cannot love yourself, you cannot love another. You will have problems in that relationship, jealousies, insecurities, you name it. One obstacle after another. And it's because you do not love yourself like you should, unconditionally, and be in love with everything about you. That way you cannot love another that way. So sometimes we have to be alone. The soulmate moves away so that you spend time by yourself, no matter how long it takes for you to learn to love yourself, love others unconditionally, and then a new soulmate steps in, because you don't have that same energy. You won't feel about that person the same way. You'll know that you still love them, but unconditionally. You can still love them, and they could be very far away. But that takes time to learn to do that. For some of you, it's a new love that's coming into your life. It's someone that you have dreamt of. Perhaps you've even seen a picture of them in a painting or a picture in your dreams. And it was just a flash. Maybe you don't even remember. Maybe perhaps you remembered it at the time. And you think, who the hell was that? Well, it's someone new that's coming into your life, and you just saw a snippet of them, because when you see them again in real life, in the awake time, you're going to say, oh, do I know you? In your own mind, maybe you won't say it to them, but you'll think, God, I know that person. It's so familiar. Yes, you've seen the person in dreams, because it's your next soulmate. It's someone that's coming into your life either to be a good friend, or someone that's coming into your life for a romantic relationship. And hopefully you have learned to love yourself so that this person isn't going to reflect the last person that left. Maybe the last person passed away and you love them very much and you want someone like them, then that is okay. But if the other person left because you had a tumultuous relationship with them, then you're going to duplicate it if you haven't learned to love yourself unconditionally. So remember that, because it is important. And who made me the expert? Well, life lessons. That's what, in case you're asking. Because I have had that question asked to me by someone that I loved very much, and it hurt my feelings, because I only speak of situations that have happened to me. There is someone coming into the lives of those of you that are single, and it's going to be a true love. Someone that you don't know, someone that you just met, and isn't someone from the past. This is someone new that's coming in. Someone that you've only seen in dreams, that you have no idea. It might be a surprise, because perhaps they've seen you somehow, and then now you're going to meet them. For some of you, it's a new person, a true love, someone brought on by the angels. It's something that you have worked very, very, very hard to achieve in your life, you know? The romance of a lifetime. This is what you're waiting for, and it is coming. It's worth waiting for. Please be patient. For those of you that are in a relationship with someone and you love them very much, this is your true love. So you need to treat them as such. You need to be more supportive. More supportive. Show them. Show your emotions. See, all the cards that I have been getting today, even when I was shuffling the decks, it's all about love. It's all about love. It's all about loving yourself, softening your own heart. It's all about being safe to love. It's safe for you to open up your hearts to love. Even if we get hurt, we need to be able to do it. We need to be able to open up our hearts and not be afraid to get hurt. Because once you let go of that fear, then it doesn't happen. It won't happen the same way as it did in the past. It just won't happen. Because you're past that already. You need to take a chance in love. You need to take that leap of faith, no matter how far you have to fall or go, because it's what's being asked of us to do at this time. Take the leap. Divine protection is always by our side. So no matter what you have to do, how far you have to go, whatever lives in your heart, it's the direction that you need to go in. It's what you need to do. But again, be aware of not hurting others as you make your decisions, as you move forward, because then you have other karma that you need to work through, which isn't going to be very, very easy for us, okay? I know, again, by experience. Love. Opening up our hearts. Our hearts have become hardened because of our situations or disappointments, things that have happened. This is the past. We need to wipe this out. We need to allow the water to flow through our emotions. We need to allow it to flow through our hearts, unconditionally and unrestricted. Do not allow fear to block you. Share your heart to love another. It's the ultimate experience of grace. We'll get to know more of the divine by doing so. Learn to see God's presence in everyone you meet, and a soulmate. You're going to meet a soulmate and you're going to say, well, I need to look for God within this person and look for myself, the reflection of yourself. We need to learn patience as well, because what we have asked for, we still have a sea that divides us. Trust in divine timing. Your future holds something far greater than your past. So as we move forward, we need to know that what's coming, it's very important. It's worth waiting for all of us. That's whether you're in a relationship or not. All right, guys, now on to the interactive part of the reading. I pulled some different decks. For some of you, you're going to have some recognition. Your accomplishments are going to be received very positively, and you're going to be congratulated for them one way or another, whether it's at work, whether it's at home, whether it's with a romantic partner. It's just recognition of your hard work, which you deserve. We all do, every now and then. All right, A, B, or C, folks. Angel answers. Ask for something. Ask for something and see what comes up. A, B, or C. Have a question. Post a question to the divine. See what messages you get. Okay. A, B, or C. I'm going to use a grace card. I love these cards. They're just so beautiful and colorful. Okay. A. Oh, we got two. B and C got two as well. Oof. Good job. Ready? For those of you that chose A, sensitivity. Your sensitivity feelings are your muse and inspiration for your creativity. So, being sensitive to others, to yourself, to situations, your sensitivity is going to be a muse for you. So it's going to inspire you. The more sensitive you are to other people or to yourself, or as you move forward through this new year, the more creative you're going to be, the more new ideas that are going to pop in your head, the easier it's going to be for you to communicate with the divine or with your angels that are going to be coming in to bring messages. Archangel Gabriel. Keep that in mind. There is no need to worry as you move forward. You're going to achieve the things that you want in your life. There's going to be new inspiration, new prosperity that comes to you, or new people if that is what you've asked for. So no worries. Perception. Your perception is going to be important as you move through the new year. How you perceive things, how you perceive people, how you perceive situations in your life. See the past through the lens of grace. All that occurs is designed to support our spiritual evolution, and I think I already touched upon that. We need to experience these things in order to be able to move forward in our lives, in order to become that hanged man that's truly enlightened in life, by letting go of everything, letting go of preconceived notions of money, of family, of whatever we have been taught, and wait for the divine to enlighten us. Our perception in life has to change in order to achieve that. So see things through the lens of grace, through the lens of God. Again, look for that spark, that divinity within others and yourself in all situations, so that you can focus and see where grace is showing you to go, because you will see it and then you need to follow it. And I'm getting chills and rubs from my angels, because I do feel it all the way down to my legs. Charge forward. You need to act on those things. Once you see grace, once you see the direction it's asking you to go, and then you need to act upon it without delay. You see how this beautiful person, the flow of her gown is going in the other direction. She is quickly moving forward because she has seen the direction that she needs to go in, and what her muse, what her sensitivity has shown her that she needs to focus upon, and then she follows that direction, because that is the way you need to go. Charge forward. When we combine action with unwavering faith, the power of grace will meet our needs. Need I say more? For those of you that chose B, listen only to love. Don't allow fear to distract you from your divine mission. You have a mission. You have something that you need to do. There's a certain direction that you need to go in. Listen only to loving chitter-chatter or loving words from people. Do not listen to anything negative. Break away from it. Move away from it. Only listen to those that care for you or that try to help you in some way. And you'll know when advice is loving and when it isn't. And your own thoughts need to change and be more loving towards yourself and others. Devotion. Stay connected to the divine. Pray all the time. Express your gratitude or ask for help out loud. Make the practice of devotion a daily habit. This is going to help open up the gates of manifestation for you so that you can continue to move forward. There's an opportunity that's coming in that's going to offer you some money or some substantial support when it comes to your finances. So you need to take it. You need to look for it as well. Make sure that you are looking for it, this new opportunity. Perhaps you need to apply for more work or apply in different areas, or just a new opportunity that offers some financial support. So be aware, because it is coming. And let me pull an additional card for you, because I feel you got cheated. The other two got an extra card. More gratitude. Be thankful. A grateful heart is like a magnet drawing towards a wealth of abundance. So, by being grateful, by devoting yourself to prayer and meditation and listening only to loving thoughts and advice from others, you're going to open those gates of manifestation for yourself as the year comes in. For those of you that chose C, keep going. Use the energy of any disappointments to fuel your creative projects with authentic emotion, and show it and share it with others. If you have a talent, you need to pull it out of the old dusty closet and start using it, whether it's music, singing, painting, whatever it is, swimming, whatever it is you like to do, something that ignites your passion. Keep moving forward and bring out talents that you haven't used in a long time, because that's what's going to help inspire you as you move through. There needs to be a certain degree of forgiveness to others, to yourself, for the choices that you have made perhaps, or the things that you perceive as a mistake, or the people that you perceive have hurt you, because those again are our biggest teachers. We need to see them as such so that we can forgive them, so that we can overcome the situation that has happened, or the wound. We need to heal it. We need to open our hearts, soften those wounds, let the water flow. Let your emotions flow in a positive direction, and speak only love. Loving words to others. Think only of love. A gift is coming your way because you're being so gracious and so loving now. Grace is a gift from God. We don't need to work hard to earn it. Feel worthy enough to deserve it, or surrender our needs to receive it. The gift of grace is our birthright. We all deserve it. It is our right to be filled with grace from the divine always, and be surrounded by abundance, because it's our gift from them. We need to see it, we need to feel it, we need to believe that we deserve it in order to get it. Support. There's going to be some support that comes your way in whatever area of life that you are asking for support or for help. Expect it. Expect help. A divine power more magnificent than anything else that exists on the planet is ready to support our every move. Ask your angels for help, because they're right there to help us. So there's going to be some challenging moments that come through. We need to ask for help so that we do get it. All right, guys, I hope you've enjoyed your reading for the beginning of the year. If you guys would like a reading from me, please contact me at the link below, or write to me, raisashealingarts11@gmail.com. Know that I love you. I'm wishing you only the very best. Happy New Year, guys. Bye for now.